on the intro. All right, this DMV just speciality in the building. 2PacOfDC. We back with another one with another powerful lecture. You know.
It's my channel. I'm supposed to give the
Oh,
intro.
I mean, you said intro. I thought we supposed to just introduce ourselves.
I would do the intro. No, I would do the intro. Then I let you have your part to like talk to your fans and to my audience, and then I start giving the questions.
All right, back.
All right. Hey, Aphro Kingdom. We're here with another episode of the Black African Experience off the air, and I'm here with another episode. Collab with my good friend, the 2PacOfDC. If you don't remember, in my first episode of the off the air season, we talked about how men and women in the Black community could like create a healthy relationship. I hope you guys tuned in. If you didn't, go to that section on my page on Instagram and on YouTube. But here we're going to talk about how Black men and women entrepreneurs can work together to create successful businesses. And since we're in Black History Month, we've been talking about men and women empowerment and how we've been able to do all these crafts, these inventions that we are using today. But we want to make better businesses because we are usually small businesses, but we never grow to big businesses. So we're going to have this conversation about how we can better our chances to become big business like Amazon and McDonald's. So now I'm going to introduce you to my friend. Introduce yourself.
This DMV just speciality in the building. 2PacOfDC, most definitely. And we back with another powerful lecture. Trying to give people some motivation, some powerful input, information on how to start businesses in the Black community as one together. You know, I'm gonna give her the floor. She gonna ask me questions, and then I'm gonna ask her the questions in my most powerful ability that I know far as now.
So what do you think about today's Black businesses?
Okay, far as today Black businesses is that we we need financial literacy first. We really need financial literacy, and we need to understand what it is, because a lot of us, we get to points of life that we want to start a business, but we don't understand that you need money to start a business. Like, you just can't just, what the hell? Oh, my bad. Like, people want to start businesses, but people think that you don't really gotta have money to start a business. You got to have money to start a business for it to work. And a lot of people, they don't want to work a job before they start a business, and people don't understand how to kill bills and kill time. That's the object that people need to understand far as starting a business. Before, like, if you don't know the understanding of killing bills and killing time, and you don't know um how to put yourself in a position where you can work a job and don't and save more than what you spend off that job within 3 to 5 months, starting a business is just not for you, because it ain't gonna be like you gotta know the basics before you start a business. And like I be telling people, like, you can have business for all types of stuff. It don't gotta be for, like, if you for music, or you or if you entrepreneur. You can have business in the way, like, you can get with a woman. She might not be working, you might be working. Y'all both build y'all both become soulmates, build a loyalty, strong bond with each other, and y'all know y'all positions and y'all roles that y'all gotta play as man and woman. So you a man, you can get with a woman, and she might not be working, but you might be working, but she honor you as her knight shining armor, as a king, as a man, as royalty. So basically, your woman is your business, and you is her business. Her job is to make sure she can protect you. That don't cost a thing. You feel me? Her job is to make sure that she protect you and nurture you and make sure she give birth to your mind, and you just make sure that she eating like she eat, like, you feel me? It's like whatever yours is hers, because y'all soulmates, y'all twin flames. So whatever money you making is basically her money too. Like, she ain't gonna, like, just cause she might not physically getting money in her account, but that is your that is your job to help her open up her account and show her the way of how to save money, how to budget money. No, like, real fathers would tell their daughters this: if you dealing with a man and he can't do what I can do for you, you wasting your time. Like, you feel me? That's just basically what it is. I'm not saying get with a man that can take care of you like your father can do. But I'm just saying, once you grown and you become an adult and you up that age bracket when you just got to be able to go out here in the world and do for yourself, then you got to be able to find, when you get to that point in that age when you got to do for yourself now, and got your mothers and fathers telling you, I can't take care of you all your life. It's time for you to find a man that can take care of you. That's what you got to do. So you got to find a man that can play them same positions as as your mothers and fathers was doing when they was taking care of you and raising you. If they can protect you and support you and look out for you in the ways of your mothers and fathers was doing, then you just wasting your time. You feel me? So that it's different type of businesses like that. And like I said, if you a magician, or you a female that got your own hair company or business going on, this and that, it's like you gotta find people that match you. You can't be with different people that got different businesses, because it ain't gonna work out right. Because this person he is magician, you do hair, you a hairstylist. Like, how can y'all can support each other as one business structure if both of y'all got two separate business? If y'all both entrepreneur, I mean, both of y'all are entrepreneurs trying to find y'all way, but it's like y'all can't see eye to eye and come up with one structure way of investing money for both of y'all business to um achieve the same standards as one. You feel me? So how can I invest into a hair company, or you doing hair if I don't do hair? How like how can you invest into my music career if you don't even do music? So it's like we gotta make it equal, and we gotta make it make sense. As I be telling y'all, match people that match the same frequency and vibration as you and the same business structure as you. So if you're a woman and you do hair, you need to get with a man that that is able to invest in you doing hair. You feel me? Or whatever like that. So if the man don't want no business for himself, and he working, then he should be able to help support you in your business of you doing hair or something like that. You feel me? But a lot of stuff is getting played out and outdated to the point, instead of you setting up a shop to do hair, you need to be getting you and your man need to be getting an asset, getting a house, or getting some type of shelter or some type of roof, and make it be stable for y'all to be doing business online, to the point all that physical hair earn getting money, that stuff getting played out. Going to a shop that's getting played out. Like like you see the rise that was going on when people can just destroy your business. You feel me? Like, just
So your experience is like,
yeah. So make sure you
I,
able to in-home banking, in-home businesses. That's what we need. You know. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I'll get into the next question. I was trying to tell you. So what's your experiences like working
Yeah.
with Black and colored female entrepreneurs and
Mhm.
in the workplace? Like, what has your work and your business experience been like working with colored and Black females?
Say that one more time. You said how my business be with
How,
color.
how has your business and work experience been like working with Black and colored women counterparts?
Oh, black and color women counterparts. I mean, it it been it. I mean, like for far as me like being the women I was being with.
No, just working and like
Oh,
just like working as our counterparts in the workplace, not dating, just working business
oh,
wise.
like women like yourself and like that I have like collab with before and stuff like that and talk to occasionally. Okay, okay. I mean, it been great. It been great. They've been going through a lot of frustration and doing it on their own, but they like YouTubers too, trying to find their way. They be hitting me up, they be investing net marketing and and I be giving them net marketing strategies and tips and stuff like that. They've been investing in their stuff, but they be getting to a point where they just be like, it just takes it just so hard to get stuff done. Like, I mean, and I be telling them like, yeah, like in this business in this net marketing business, it's not easy. Like you might gotta spend $1,000 some to even receive $1,000 some. You feel me? And I know it sounds scary and it sounds stressful and it make you might be miserable behind the process of you becoming an entrepreneur or networking, you know, or whatever like that. Far as if it's YouTube or it's your own website or selling merchandise, selling books. Like I taught, like I help a woman become monetized, and she's like we need to set up collab with artists collab together. Like she an author. Like she create her own book for her, but she wanted to be the number she want her book to be selling, because the type of mindset that she got, she really intelligent and she intellectual too as well. And she know a lot of stuff about life, this and that, but she not getting her the recognition that she need is because the social engineering part play a big role. So, like everything been good with the partners I be talking to, but they still trying to find a way and they still telling me like it's hard, this and that, I'm working a job. I want this to work, but it just and the only thing I can tell them is that we gotta keep networking and we gotta and I'm doing my job to find better net marketing gigs and strategies to help to brand my stuff and get y'all on my channel, or get on y'all channel and promote it in the best net marketing gig that I can find to get us to the next level to elevate. You feel me? Because right now we young. We need to figure this stuff out when we young because when we old and stuff like that, we ain't gonna have too much time to be figuring out because the more older you get, the more you turn to don't care anymore. Because your feeling is fading away. The feeling of you want to do anything anymore is fading away. So we got to feel in a thought and an emotion to keep on trying to get things done. The minute we lose them things, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for us. So we just got to just keep pushing. You feel me? So what do you think about that?
I think that's what you're saying is important. Like most
Mm-hmm.
people have a lot of people who have been ahead of them in the game that they want to enter. I mean, I was fortunate to have a parent who was an entrepreneur. So like I already saw the struggle. So I built a whole business from the ground up. Well, two businesses, like ended one business and starting a new business. And it helped me, inspire me, like, oh, I can see somebody doing that. But the way I'm trying to do the business, because his was a small business, and like I mentioned earlier, like Black businesses, like if they get the successful, it's always small. They don't collab, they're not going international. Or they might go international a little bit, but it's not where to the point like we saying, oh, McDonald's in Japan, McDonald's in Texas, McDonald's in China. We just saying, oh, Alabama know, or Maryland know. They don't, or DC know. They don't know us from different countries, different places, and we're still trying to grow. And then we don't know how to become like bigger CEOs like Facebook or YouTube itself. Like I feel like if we have like the knowledge, we read more books, come on collab, more like self-aware people who want to get on the same page, and then find that mentor, which can take a long time. A mentor that's already 12 years ahead of us. And I think that would better us. And I think this time I think more women is becoming more independent, and it's like I gotta get some more money. I might be a single parent, or I want to get this husband of mine, but I don't want to be coming out of pocket. Be like, can I have money for this? Can I get money for that? But sometimes you want your own money, or show that I might walk in the door for this relationship with nothing. You just show some proof that I can do something to help out. I think if we collab and have more hope, and not listen to our parents who think like going to school, getting that 9 to 5 job is going to get us to that great retirement, and that's not life.
It will. And you want me to answer that question for you? It only will if you can place yourself like the percentage of the wealthy people. They say for you to be a percent of the wealthy mentality, the wealthy mindset, you got to at least go 3 through 5 months. Like I say, for example, if you working a job, right, and you making 2,000 in total a month from working that job, if you can save at least 1,500 within 3 to 5 months working that job, you got you structure, you mentally dare to be the percentage that had the potential to be the percentage of the wealth, because wealth work in different ways. It can work in you creating your own business, bringing in money. It can work through you working a job, bringing in money. But when you bring in money, don't be like the poor and just work and spend money to be poor. You feel me? Like you don't want to keep getting money to be poor, getting money to be poor, getting money to be poor. Like you don't want to keep. We got to break that binary. We got to break that cycle, because I see a lot in the black community. We work and still be broken poor. Like that, it don't make sense. How do you work a job and you still be broken poor? Like it's something that you psychologically doing into yourself. It's not the government, it's not the president, it's not your job, it's not because it's not making enough. It's something that you doing that you not trying to make enough for yourself, because the ego and the pride is blindfolding you from the truth and reality that you're doing it to yourself or whatever like that. Because it don't make like if jobs don't pay that much money for and you got to spend a lot of time putting your body to work that job, why do you want to spend like like why do you just want to just spend your money like it ain't nothing? Y'all never think about, man, I need to be saving I need to be find a way how I can like you feel me? That's why it's be like killing bills, killing time. The more bills you kill, the more time you got on your life to do for yourself, so you can relax. But you can be putting your body to work and spending a lot of time working your body and stuff, but don't work your body to death and stuff like that. You can spend a lot of time working and doing what you got to do, working a 9 to 5 job and stuff like that. But when you kill them bills, when you get to the point you want to kill bills, that's when you try to lower the amount of your bills. Like if you know your bill is $1,200 a month, and you got a mindset like I'm trying to kill bills, you trying to lower them bills down to at least $500 a month, or 400 or 300. But it comes with discipline, and it's come with letting go. You gotta let go to grow. If you're not trying to, if you can't let go, you will never grow. You feel me? You gotta let go of I don't want to work a job. You gotta let go of I don't want to work with this person. You gotta let go of not trusting everybody. You gotta let go of stuff to grow. If you don't let go of nothing within yourself, you ain't gonna never grow. A lot of us we too stuck on materialistic stuff, shoes, clothes, and all this type of stuff like that. Sometimes our hair too as well. Like all that stuff costs money. We gotta love doing bills because whatever we projecting into ourselves, like we already is money. Whatever we do to our body, it costs money. It's some money involved to it. Some stuff might be free, but to a certain degree, if you're not disciplined right, you're gonna get tired of doing stuff that is free because now you looking at yourself, and now you're not truly honoring yourself because you think you ain't good enough in in your eyes when you looking through the mirror. So now you got to spend a little bit of money to make yourself look more better, but you couldn't do it for free and be natural and normal lives being on earth in the ways of your ancestors, and you can be spending nothing, not even a penny. But like we gotta just get on that level. You feel me? And if it gotta take us to lose our places and lose the all the stuff around us to get back and better in tune with the universe and with our stuff, far as us, that's another business right there. Getting back into nature, going back to the roots, that's another business. But it's so many business that you can do. It's so much you can really do. You feel me? There's so much you can really do. But we civilized to the point. Civilization is the problem that have poisoned our minds to make us think that we in competition with each other, and we gotta have these standards to be recognized in the world to be something. Like they label us to be adults and be children. Like how you gonna let somebody else tell you? How you gonna let the television show you who you supposed to be? You supposed to be knowing that yourself or whatever like that. But when somebody tell you about yourself and you see that they got motivation and drive and they doing a lot of beneficial and they got a lot of assets that they putting into their life to get stuff done for themselves. They not talking down on you. They trying to show you like, look, I I understand what you're talking about. I see where you're going and you got the potential, but it's still a little bit of flaws in it that's kind of holding you back from you elevating. That's just all it is. That's just basically what all it is. Like I had to let go a lot of stuff. I had to let go being around homies. I gotta let go being around so-called supposed to be family or whatever like that. I gotta let go all that type of stuff for me to find my way because I know by me living in DC, I wasn't gonna get nothing done as much as I can get stuff done where I'm at today. So what's the next question? Or you got any questions or point of views behind it?
I always got questions.
Yeah, oh yeah, basically answer them.
So, how do you feel about Black-owned businesses and their customers?
Black owned businesses and their customers. Black owned businesses and their customers. It's like this. When you got a customer, okay, you got a black owned business and you got a customer. You gotta treat that customer the same way you would treat yourself. You feel me? And far as you doing that customer a favor, far as you doing the customer hair, you cutting the customer you doing you doing the person hair, cutting the person hair, getting the person ideas and motivation and drive and gigs to get the person business to the next level. Don't have ass tell them nothing. Tell them the truth and the honest truth. So look, what we fail to realize in the black community, we we want to enslave our own people and use our own people to get stuff that we want in life for ourselves. You feel me? And that's not a business move because when you, I mean, that's a business move for yourself, but that's not entrepreneurship. There's a big difference between entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. When you are entrepreneur, you thinking for yourself as a single individual. When it's entrepreneurship, you think as a collective, as a whole. You thinking to get everybody to be an entrepreneur. Whoever you meet, if they got the same mentality you got, you like, okay, if I'm an entrepreneur, I'm trying to get you an entrepreneur too as well. But like I'm saying, man, it's like like you gotta just know who you dealing with and know who you talking to, and you gotta ask them a bunch of questions so they won't be half-ass doing stuff. You feel me? Like when you dealing with an entrepreneur, don't just keep asking the entrepreneur questions of how you got stuff done for you. How like tell the entrepreneur what position you at, what situation you dealing with, and how can I get out of that situation and be in the same shoes as you and be successful as you. Like show me the way. Like show me how to do it. Why do I gotta pay you for you to show me how to do it? But you don't show me how to do it all the way. You feel me? You don't show me your flaws and your ups and downs through your situation. You feel me? Because a lot of entrepreneurs, they can show you, oh, I'm in a real estate business. I got all this stuff. I came from this. I came from show they like they branding it to show you a false image, dominate you, to make themselves feel good, to steer you down the wrong. You feel me? But you gotta see, look, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm showing everybody my flaws. I'm showing everybody my ups and downs. I'm showing everybody, you know, the difficult things that I had to go through to come up. Be a successful entrepreneur. Have a successful brand. You feel me? I'm showing people on the internet. I'm not hiding nothing from nobody because I don't got nothing to hide from nobody. But like I'm saying, you a lot of stuff that you doing in life that you thought was that you truly need to get the thing that you really truly need. You feel me? Like nobody ain't ready to just move to a whole nother state, become homeless, work a job, and figure out how to do themselves. Nobody not built like that. You feel me? No woman, a lot of men and women is not there yet because by being civilized, it shows you, oh, if you homeless, that's a bad thing. Don't you know how many people that join the army, military, they is homeless? You feel me? They got their checks, they checks or whatever got cut off. They can't get that no more, and they gotta work no different than me and you. They gotta figure out a way no different than me and you. They mind is so mentally confused and so mentally messed up to the point they don't know how to even try to be civilized. They've been in the army, in the military for so long. They've been fighting wars for so long. So they not structured the way to be civilized as how we can be. They not mentally prepared to be like, I need a job. You feel me? They just rather be homeless and just live off whatever they got left till it run out. You feel me? Like that's what I be telling you. It's people out here going through difficult situations than you. So you just look at your situation and be like, man, this is the worst situation I'm in. Why I gotta have now? It's plenty of people that got way more money and way more opportunities than you going through hell till they find peace within themselves and they figure it out within themselves. So what's next question, I guess?
Okay, I'm getting to the next question, but my last thought to go with yours is like I believe more Black business need to be showing more transparency. Like you having trouble, like you're mailing, like you planning on mailing the packages at a certain time, but something happened. Like we all got a lot outside of our business. Just say that. Don't be acting like you did everything on time and you should expect it, and then when it don't mail come, then you get mad at us because we're questioning, like we emailing you saying, where's my package at? I ordered it, you said it's gonna come in 7 days. It's been 2 weeks now. Where's my package? Don't get attitude. Just tell them what it is. Say either if you did everything right, then you say, okay, I guess it's coming in the mail, but I'm gonna try to track it down and try to come back to you. Or if you said I plan on taking it to the mail place like on Thursday, but something happened because I have kids. So I had to take them to the babysitter and then I had to do some errands and then I took it to the mail post and the mail people wasn't coming to the next day. Okay, just say that. Don't just act like you did everything perfect and then get angry when things don't come right because you didn't do everything right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the second question. Statistically, as I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, was a lot of Black-owned business only remain as small instead of transforming into large, wide-known companies like McDonald's and Amazon. What do you think are some possible reasons for this statistic?
The statistic, why business is not big as McDonald's and Amazon, stuff like that.
Yeah, Black-owned business, why they always remain small for the
The
most
reason
part.
it remains small is because, like I'm saying, we we do stuff individualism instead of doing stuff as collectivism. Individualism is you find a way how to do it for yourself, and you branch off and don't don't share your business idea with other people so they can join your team and you create job opportunities for them as a whole for them to work through your business and y'all can have your business can increase into a big business. That's just how it be. No different than me. Like I got a business. I'm a YouTuber. I'm an entrepreneur. But it's like I can get help from other people and support from other people and I can pay them for the little bit of help and support that they giving me and what I'm receiving and back in return and helping them become YouTubers and stuff and helping them down the line too as well. But the antithesis of it is that people won't do it. You feel me? So it's like, what's the point of me asking if I'm not going to receive it? You feel me? Like that just the antithesis of the black community. Like we not we we don't want to ask for nothing and we not receiving nothing enough for us to be have big businesses. The people that do got big business, they get on YouTube, get on their website or whatever they get on Facebook, IG, telling them, showing you that they did it all themselves. They ain't had this, they ain't had that. That's the goddamn lie. Behind the scenes, they had a whole family putting up money to invest into what the hell they trying to do, and they got to give all that back by the appreciation that they had the support from them people. But they not telling you that. They want you to be individualism. They want you to go out here and be lost and think it's sweet and just figure it out yourself. Like they ain't trying to get you to be collectivism as a whole. They not trying to get you to have a mindset that, okay, I want $1 million. No. We want $1 million. You feel me? Like they trying to put you in the mindset where you only thinking that I just need that I just need $1 million myself. Like I wish I was in position trusting motherfuckers to the point that we can invest in each other and we can be like, we want $1 million together. It's not like that. It's not like that with the black community. Until it get like that, then I'd be down for that. You feel me? I'm gonna keep stacking my bread up till we get to the point when we as a whole we give up on the separation and the violence and trying to be better than each other, all this competition and hating on one another, not loving one another, and we get to the point we break down to the point we just need each other. I'm willing to invest in another. But to then, hell no. I'm just stacking my bread up, finding my soulmate, and making sure me and her is good. You feel? If we living in one state, if it's not working in this state, we're gonna pack our stuff up, move to another state. But all this moving, it gotta come to an end. Eventually it's gonna get to the point when we ain't gonna keep moving all around the goddamn world. It's gonna get to the point when we build enough, when we feel as though we build enough income, we know we can move to a foreign place and live King Tuck there. You feel me? The USA, living in America, is so expensive to the point it's like for you to live King Tuck, you got to be spending a lot of goddamn money. But it's like, but if we know that we can get a plane ticket overseas with US dollars and still bringing in that income, we good. We Gucci. We can buy land for $1,000, $2,000, a good amount of acres. You feel me? Getting it down here, they want goddamn 10,000, 10,000, 20,000. They want an arm and a leg. That's what I be telling people. If you cannot create a business for yourself and you don't got that mentality to even be structured enough and disciplined to create something for yourself, build, stack that bread up, get that money and stack it up, and make sure you save more than what you spend. Because if you spending more than what you save, that's a problem. That's a problem. You're gonna still be the percent of the poor. You're gonna still be the percent of the poor. You feel me? Like you want to be in the middle of the process. You want to be like in the middle. When you're in the middle, I can say that you rich. You rich to be lead up to the high class to be wealthy. Like you feel me? The lower class is the poor. The middle class is the rich. The higher class is the wealthy. I want to be higher class. So if I know I gotta leave my family behind and leave my homies behind and move somewhere not knowing nobody yet and work and make and be homeless for a minute and by being disciplined and strong minded to build that income up, I gotta do that. Like a lot of people, like you gotta do that. Like why are you scared to live in nature and something that like nature is the reason why you alive. You part of nature. Nature is you. You feel me? The tree is you. The sun is like oh my I don't know what to tell nobody. They just gotta tap in, man. You feel me? When you tap in and open your mind up to new things and new better things. But like for a man that going through phases like that, they're tapping in, spiritually connected with themselves, man. Well, I'm speak for a man. If a man going through tough situations like this, when he taps in, he becomes spiritually awakening, and he just like, damn, it is hard to find a woman to talk to. You feel me? Or be with to understand me because she just too civilized. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Who would do that? This and that. Because the program that she been programmed to, the only thing I can tell you like this, my king, oh my God, is this. She just civilized. She feel me? She just civilized the world that she live in, that she think is the real world and is really just a dream and a fantasy, had programmed her mind and civilized her to be your worst enemy. Like they civilized her to go against you, to go against masculinity, to go against the alpha man. They civilized her to be a weapon. They civilized her to be a weapon. You feel me? Towards you. So I'm just letting you know when you're dealing with somebody like that, you just gotta let them. You gotta let them do what they do because they not ready to go back to the ancestral ways. They not ready to be free. I'm free. I wake up, go to work. I don't think about no bills. I don't think about nothing. You feel me? I kill bills. I love that. Only thing I'm trying to do is trying to kill time. You feel me? But for by me killing time is stacking this bread up. The more bread you stack up, the more you killing time. The less bread you stack up, the less you killing time on the life on you re, on you taking your leg on you telling yourself, okay, I'm done. Like I don't want to work no more. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to get a house, get a woman, and just and do what the hell I want to do now. Like you feel me? But you gotta constantly keep killing the time frame. You feel me? Like just cause the job is taking a lot of time in your life, and you gotta work, put yourself in, working a job, and it's taking a lot of your time. You know, you got 24 hours throughout the day. No excuses, no ends or buts about it. Once you do an 8-hour, 10-hour job shift a day, you got when you go home, you still got enough time to do your research, study, look up stuff, network with people, and get stuff done within the business that you're trying to do. If you don't got an online business, if you're not trying to be your own boss, own entrepreneur, you don't got nothing to worry about. once you go home, you relax into control home. You rich. You at peace. If you can find that peace. So you just gotta just chill out and make sure your account looking good. And make sure if you got a woman around you, make sure she good. Make sure she gotta she gonna be good if she can relate. You feel me? But if you're dealing with somebody that is new, is not able to deal with that, I don't know. It just when a man is spiritually awake, I'm like I'm just tell men they just civilized. If you're dealing with a woman that understand it, she just civilized. When you're dealing with a woman that understand you and willing to take a risk out her comfort zone to build with you, then you know she free in the mind because she's trying to get out of the uncomfortable zone. For you to be free in your mind, you gotta get out. You gotta be uncomfortable. You gotta get out of your comfort zone. You feel me? Or whatever like that. You feel me? Like, yeah, like you gotta, yeah, that's just how to be. But a spiritual woman that's tapped in or trying to be tapped in, and she be like, dang, I never can find a man that intellectual and intelligent that they got the mind that I'm looking for or whatever like that that draw my attention. And one thing I can tell you is this, Korean, you looking for that warrior, you looking for that hero, you feel me? And you not finding him, it's because of your environment. You feel me? Because of the environment, and it can be the environment, and it can be how you connecting with people online. Like you feel me? If you're looking for people online, you're looking in the wrong direction or whatever like that. You feel me? Or whatever like that. Like if you're looking around your community or your environment, you're looking in the wrong direction because it's nobody there that can relate to how your mind is structured. So if you looking on the internet, I mean, you best to be looking for spiritual man, and you need to be hitting them up. No different than me. Like I'm not about to put. I don't mind put a third dimensional woman on my platform and want to look up to Megan Style and Nicki Minaj, Carly B, and listen to them 24/7 and do their thing, whatever it came to be. But it's like this. I know I'm gonna be going back and forth with that woman because she not she living a civilized lifestyle. You feel me? She not living a free spirit, mind, soul, heart, whatever you want to call it, lifestyle. She not free in the spirit, so she not free in the mind. So she living a civilized lifestyle or what she thinks she supposed to live like, but she not like you feel me? Like it, like I can go all day with it. You feel me? You just gotta find people to match you, and you gotta take risks to build a foundation in the future for your existence. That's basically what it is.
So back to black business, because you went all the way back to
Nah,
relationship.
all that is part of a business. All that is part of a business. Like all that, when man and woman dealing with each other, it's a business. I understand I might be a little off topic, but it's part of the business. You got to know these things for you to have a successful business. If you're not structured upstairs in your mind, you won't be a structure upstairs in your mind to even have a successful business. It all starts from the mind. You feel me? It all starts from the mind. If your mind ain't up to standards where it need to be at, your business is not going to be it. You feel me? Like before you even talk about, I, I need. Can you give me the money to help me out with my business? Can you show me that your mind is ready for me to give you the money to help you start your business? You feel me? Like I wanna know how your mind is doing. You feel me? And I'm a type of person like this. I want to build a kingdom, no different than what everybody else want to do. Kingdoms, empires. I know people look up, watch the movie Empire, watch the movie Power. They see all the different type of levels and ups and downs that you got to have to keep your business stabilized. So like I'm saying like this or whatever like that. It got to for to bring peace and balance within your business. You gotta first you gotta bring order. If you don't have if you're not organized properly, your business is not gonna be organized. And before you even have a successful business in the black community, for black people to have a successful business in the black community, they got to be organized within themselves first before they can have a business. You feel me? Anybody can say, I want a business, I want a business, I want a business. What type of order do you got? What type of value can you show to own a business or have a business? Everybody ain't business people. You feel me? And people got to understand business is not all about having your own company or being a YouTuber or having your own website. That's not about that that that's just the civilized ass lifestyle. You feel me? When you get back to your ancestral ways spiritually, your business is protecting each other, making sure each other eat, make each other is mentally, spiritually, and emotionally and physically is healthy with one another. That's business. You feel me? When you taking care of a child, nurturing a child, feeding a child, that's business. You feel me? Like when you dealing, when a man get with a woman, it's about business. It's not about how pretty she look, how good. Like it's not about all that, dog. Like that's third dimensional stuff. Fifth dimensional stuff. It's all about how can this woman value me and honor me and appreciate me? What can she bring to the table? How can she can support me? How can she protect me? How can I do the same for her? Like that's business. That don't cost a nickel or a dime or a penny or even a dollar to do that. But we not even at that point yet. When we see people, we look at how can you help me get some money? We don't even look at people. How can you help me mentally, spiritually, and emotionally and physically find myself and make sure I'm protected within myself to build a business or build something next or be we're not even on that shit. We look at people as instead of profit or instead of looking at us or how I can be a prophet. We all money, but we gotta present ourselves like money. You feel me? Like, like I don't know people. Then this stuff is deep. Like you feel me? I don't get on. I put what I teach. I just don't and just teach it. I really live it. I'm not living up to a certain person's standard. I don't give a hell with like they in heaven. I don't like I'm in heaven. I don't care what you think because whatever you think, that's you. Every man and woman need to know. Whatever you think, that's who feeling better. Who in a better situation? Who feeling better about themselves? Who feeling more free about themselves? Me or you you feel like they don't nobody talk about freeing the mind, freeing the spirit, freeing the soul, spirit, heart, and mind. People don't talk about them business actually so they type stuff. That's civilized. Like ask this question. Get old and outdated to the you big time book author, writer. You can't be big time music artist. You can be big time all this older. What do you got left? Offer yourself for the what business can you create for yourself without them things? What's a job you can't do and the only thing that you can do is work a job or work for somebody. And you got currency or any type of money, any type of money, currency, or this type of stuff involved in it. How you want to see life? See life in the ways your ancestors. You feel me? And I'm a type of person. I'm looking for a soulmate. I'm looking for a woman that build with me now or build with me when I feel like I'm on my throne now and I'm able to do more. I mean, like whatever the case may be. I'm for a soulmate here all angry. Man, type of person like woman is the real unity. Women is the real unity. Before you talk about unity, before you talk about segregation, reparation, you need to be talking about what is real unity? Real unity, real business is through a goddamn woman. You gotta look at the most powerful, the most powerful woman is a black woman. I might I might like white women, but the most powerful woman is a black woman because you gotta look at these women's majority time in these office. We might see it might be white women and stuff like that, but majority of the time it be all these black women that be in office. You want to know why? Because black women is powerful. They just that powerful. But but the ones that have it for power, that's where we come in the point. That's when men's come in the picture to be the black woman's strength, to give her power. You feel me? Because it won't be unity in the black community to be have a business if we can't put the black woman back on her throne. Us as black men, we blow up, we get money with other black men, we get on our throne, but we don't give it, but we don't try to get the black woman on her throne. That's what we failing at. That's why, that's why if we don't figure it out, we might not even have a future. You feel me? Like the population is right in our face. Like we not sticking together. And I don't even care about the ones that's not sticking together. I care about who's trying to stick together with me. I don't care about the word. Hell with the word. Like I found heaven on earth. I found peace and free spirit in my mind, within my business, within myself. Because you was a business. You feel me? Outside of me creating a business, I'm like, no. Yeah, you creating a business with yourself. If you trying to protect yourself and you trying to keep yourself alive and you trying to eat healthy, work out, like that's part of a business. That's part of a business. That's part of a job. You got a job to protect your body. You got a job to protect your mind, your soul, spirit, heart, and mind. You got a job to protect those things. That's part of business already. That don't even cause a thing. That just cause you just putting yourself together. Because if you destroy it and you spread it all around the table like a puzzle, you gotta be the one to put the puzzle together. You gotta be the one to come back. Yeah, real stuff. That's why I be telling people. Like, don't
How
I
do
make
you these
you get
companies?
out of the concept of keep thinking a woman gotta have money to mess with me. She don't gotta have no money. By her being in your life, that's already a big impact business move. I don't care about what a woman got. Whatever I got is hers too. You feel me? I'm not about to you feel me? But a lot of women they civilized to the point I gotta have mine too. I can't. I'm not putting myself in the position. My mother told me better. My father told me better. But like I said, you got the floor though. What do you think? What
So
do you think?
you how do you think these companies can improve their business awareness?
How can they prove their business and awareness?
Yes, and it's try to expand their company to become big business.
Oh, as far as a couple,
No, as a business person, just a business
as a business person or whatever like that,
doing, growing from small to a big known company.
a
How do you
small,
improve their
you gotta,
awareness?
you gotta you gotta look like money, act like money, talk like money, present yourself like money, and for you to expand your small business into a big business. And you got to be selfish down the line. You're gonna have to be selfish. You feel me? It's in our DNA. It's in our DNA. You feel me? For us to be rough and tough. I'm not talking about just like far as just black men as a whole. I'm talking about black women as a whole. Got to be the same way as that too. But we failing though. We failing out here in the black community because we got the black women trying to be tougher than a black man because we felt because we messed up at one point in time. But we can't just look back and be like, my mothers and my fathers taught me better, and they tell me I don't need a man. I shouldn't need a man for nothing. Whatever like that. You feel me? To for me to have my business for myself. No. You feel me? That's what we messing up in the black community. Like you feel me? Like a lot of our black sisters trying to be tougher than us because we feel as though that our family structure us to feel like we got to be tougher than them. And then some of our families taught us, and we civilized and programmed to the point we want a tough, rough dude, but we want the dude in the wrong way. Like like instead of us want an intellectual, tough dude that's into his books, that's organized right, that's connected with himself. Like instead of us wanting that, we rather want a dude that's in the street, got street credibility. You you feel me? Like we want that because the reason why black women want that is it's no wrong and it's wrong and right to it, but that's just an illusion. That's just a word. That's just something that you see, but it's just dumb. It's just themselves. That's just how the way they see it. But the reason why a woman would choose a person like a gangbanger or a street dude, instead of a person like me, they got the spirit of me in the mind of me, is because they see more protection. Oh, this dude a crip. This dude a blood. This dude got motivation. This dude got more attention. I can have more protection. How can you protect me? And I can ask you that question. I can protect you in all levels, but for me to protect you spiritually, mentally, and emotionally and physically in all them type of levels, first you got to protect yourself. And this was going to come to a point where it's going to be a big clash. It's going to be a big clash. What's going on with the race, with our black community, because too many generational curses in a civilization that we living in, being civilized, is going to make us separate. It's going to be people like me that's going to separate. It's going to people like us that's going to separate. And people like them is gonna stay where they at and let them destroy themselves. That's just how it's gonna have to be now. You feel me? Because the talk is cheap. We leaving. The new age movement, we in the age of crazy, the great awakening. We awakening to the truth of our own demise. And we figuring out that this is not us. This is not us on television. This is not us. These music artists is not us. Whatever they laboring in the videos, that's not us. Whatever these movies we see about all these black black bad relationships and all this stuff going on, that's not us. Like we leaving all that behind. We moving on. And we leaving everybody else that's following that stuff behind. And y'all gotta figure it out. And y'all gonna be the ones that gotta deal with our own demons. We faced the demons and we got rid of the demons in our mind. Now we free now. Now we leaving everything behind and coming together again, and that's the real business move. Forget what I can do for myself. Can you get back to your ancestral ways? Can you get back to people that pose like? Can you get back to people that's thinking just like you? Can you do that? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm past all that. I'm leaving all that behind. DC, Southeast, all that's left behind. I'm out working and getting back to people that's thinking just like me. I don't care if they got money or not. You feel me? I'm at the point I'm trying to get with men's that getting money and thinking just like me. And what can we do to get women that got the mind frame as us to protect them? You feel me? I'm looking forward to protect the women that got the mind that I got. That's the type of women I want to protect. I don't care about all these other women, these third dimensional women, this and that. They're gonna be left behind. Like you feel me? When it's time to build and it's time to come back with my kings and my warriors, and we put our money together and we create a business move. Yeah, the women's we going after is the women's that got the mind that we got. You feel me? You feel me? And women's that got the mind that we got, y'all need to be connecting with warriors and people like us. And y'all need to be finding y'all way back to them. You got I'm telling you, because if you around your family and your family not thinking the same way you thinking, and they too busy praying, getting on their knees, God gonna make a way, all this big indoctrinations type of stuff. This they like they fooling you. You feel me? It's no business in the household in the black community. Like we need businesses in the homes. We don't have business in the homes. We living with people and we living in the same roof with people that's not trying to build no businesses with you. You can't go to your mother or your father and tell them, Mom, Dad, can we start a business? I got this opportunity, I got this blueprint that can make us a lot of money, that can get us out of the ghetto. They don't care. They just like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. But baby, you gotta figure out how to do that yourself. Because the generational curses, dog. You feel me? They gonna tell you you gotta figure it out for yourself because they too stuck on how they lifestyle was. They still living, but they not real alive. That's what I'm saying. People living, but they not alive to know what's going on. You feel me?
You want to know what I think can help the black community grow? I think if they start looking at other communities and seeing how they think they're doing it, but not getting the whole picture, they don't even know, come into the community to see how they actually grow their business. Like they think that people just keep secrets among themselves, but for the whole time, these other cultures are learning from other cultures. They're seeing what they did right and what they did wrong, and then they bring it to the community and they share it with each other, but they don't do too much sharing out of the community. Like they just look for the resources. They see things and they take it. They don't try to pick and choose which one, what community they want to follow. And I think if they like ask more questions, say you need help. I think the black community has so much pride to like not say I need help. I need some money. Back me up on this plan. Like they think like I gotta do it all by myself. And then when they do get money and they do get small business because they have to learn that they need to ask for the question and get the resources, they don't know how to like save because we never learn how to save money. We just learn how to get it and use it and get what we want. And we start worrying about, like you said, materialistic things and trying to create this like this world that you want everybody to see and just like shut everybody out. Like you can have whatever open you have of me and it's gonna be it. But at the end of the day, if I can sleep at night with the open with the idea I did of myself, it don't matter what the other people do, especially if they're not paying me. Like at the end of the day, I gotta walk my own faith. I gotta walk my own shoes. At the end of my life, I'm only getting judged about my own actions, not what people thought about me. Only one
Right.
person, only the higher power gonna tell me how we gonna live. And I think the black community follow that, like learn about other communities, ask more questions, use all the resources from everywhere. Don't just try and get it from just the black community. Like I believe like black colleges. Yes, that's great. We need to like put money into it, but we also need to know what the world look like. I went to a white college because I knew the world is not going to just be us, or it's not just going to be of color. It's going to be Asians. It's going to be Caribbeans. It's going to be Africans. It's going to be us Americans. It's going to be white Americans. It's going to be Europeans. And it's going to be Spanish people. I wanted to go to a school where I was going to work with all these people because, like, if I know what's happening in the college and they're all working towards a goal, I hear what's happening in their household. I get to learn about these resources and I get to learn about how they're making businesses and how not to get in debt. That's one reason why I was able not to get in debt because I learned how to save money when I was young. Like when I asked my friends, did y'all have allowance when y'all was young? They were like, what allowance? I got to live here for free. But here, for me, I was able to get an allowance. So I
That's
was able to get that opportunity to save money. So when I do have kids, they're gonna get an allowance. They're
right.
gonna save money. When they say I want that iPad or I want that game system, and I'm like, you can say just save your money. Save your money for like 3 months. I gave you $10 a week. Maybe I might let them make them work for it, or I just give them $10 a week just so they can have some money. So I can like, oh, I want this candy. You got money? Didn't I give you money last week? Where is your $10? You don't have it? Well, I guess you better save it this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we have that opportunity. Like that's one thing that other communities have done with their family, and the black community haven't. But they wonder why we don't know how to deal with money. Some people don't even have a bank account. Like I had a bank account, and my mom when she saw I saved so much money, she like, I'm putting in the bank account, but all in all, I'm like, I didn't even spend no money. So why you had to put in the bank account for me? Because you see me not doing nothing with it. So when I graduated, I had at least $1,000 of my own when I got my debit card. But a lot of people can't say that. They like, I was buying food. Oh, I was getting the clothes. I was getting them Jordans. I was getting Prada. Like, but why? Who was you trying to impress with this kind of stuff? Like, we all in the hood.
Exactly.
We all middle class. So I think
Shit.
they
I
mindset.
deal with Jordans and they poor and they lower class.
Yes, but why? Who are we trying to impress? Like, are you impressing yourself or are you trying to impress the world? It's one thing me get a Gucci bag because I like it, but I don't care what other people think of it. Like, you think it's cute? Thank you. But it's not like now I get more Gucci bags so that everybody can see me. I'm just got it because I liked it. And I just liked like the name brand. But it was because of me. Not because I wanted to see me think I'm rich or not. And I
Mm,
change our mindset of how to save money and try to create this image and just create our own image. Don't even try to create this image of Black success or just success in society. No, we'll be better off saving the money, adding more resources, and be able to talk to higher people.
yeah.
So what
Yeah.
on white entrepreneur? I mean, on entrepreneurs that are male.
Mm,
No, what's your thoughts on male entrepreneurs?
you, when I thought on male entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
man, male entrepreneurs is like it's like I'm a male entrepreneur, so I can speak for myself. You feel me? Outside of working and being a male entrepreneur, it's tough because it's hard to attract attention on the internet because we males. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like far as a woman, like if a woman in in position and she like doing what I'm doing, she can draw a lot of attention because she's a woman. Everything that come anything that got a wound to it and the baby come out of anything that come out of some out of a womb is going to attract the most attention. You feel me? Or whatever like that. Which is a woman. You feel me? So right now, women is really running. I mean, really running the show right now, as far as attention or whatever like that. That's why I be telling males entrepreneurs that don't just get the attention from men, get attention from women too, because you know, like women's is gonna go hard for you. Men's ain't. Man's gonna like you, but they're gonna start hating and stuff. But when you can get the attention and attraction from a woman, for women in general, like it's gonna get you more attention. That's why I'm big on just trying to interact with a lot of women and stuff like that. A lot of women they like they want to know what's up with the entrepreneur thing, this and that. And I can motivate them and drive them and tell them like, look, this what you can do. This what I'm going through. Look, I'm not like these entrepreneurs that tell you all these like sweet and dining and show you stuff like that. Look, I got to make sacrifices to become more of a successful entrepreneur because I am an entrepreneur, but I'm not up to the standards to me to be an entrepreneur to take care of my woman and a whole family. You feel me? Or whatever like that. That's why I'm big on trying to stack my bread up and interact with my brothers and stuff. And then when it get down to the right time, we all come together and create our own foundation somewhere. Whether it don't gotta be in Georgia land or whatever the case be, it can be anywhere else. We build a certain amount of money up to the point we can build like like how the way I see it like this when um males as entrepreneurs when they do it as a collective as a whole like it's more easier. Either way I can see it's like it's more easier. But when males entrepreneurs doing it by themselves, it's gonna take time and it's gonna be more harder. But for a woman to be entrepreneur and do it by herself, it's kind of more faster because women draw more attention, especially on social media because like it's womanizing everything. I'm not saying in the bad way. I'm just saying like women's beautiful. They beautiful species. Like you feel me? Who don't wanna who like if you're a man, you shouldn't be looking at a man 24/7. If you're a man, I know you should be looking at a woman 24 thinking about a woman 24/7. But don't let that overpower you. You feel me? At the end of the day and stuff like that. But like I'm saying, man, it's like I'm saying, male entrepreneurs, they just gotta understand like they need to get back in tune with women and stuff like that. A lot of males be like, I don't want to work with no woman, I don't want to build no business with a woman because you know the only thing a woman want to do is use me, this and that. And you, but like like people look at people as if I do a business with a woman, she using me. Like it's no using involved in that. I mean, using somebody is not nothing bad. It's beneficial. You feel me? So if you dealing with somebody and you feel like somebody using you, like how is they using you? You feel me? I mean, if they using you to help themselves, that seem like good. That's something good to me. Like 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 if I'm talking to a woman and we've been talking for like 2 years and we have a good connection with each other, and I might be living in another state and I move because of all the gentrification stuff going on to the point I got to relocate and become more successful as a man in another whole state, and we still talking to each other, and she just still and I had to move away from her, and she'd be like, "Damn, baby, like you damn, you gotta have to move. Like, why you take me with you? Because I don't know if you can deal with my circumstances. You feel me? Because I'm still trying to get them $1 million, but I know I gotta sacrifice a lot of my pride and a lot of my ego and put myself in a position that might make me a little bit uncomfortable to get that amount of money, to get them assets, to be able to um to to um to do for you, or we can just do it together throughout the whole process. But if I know a person ain't ready to deal with certain type of situations that I gotta go through and she trying to follow me throughout the way, I won't force her to do anything. I would tell her what's going on, but you're not obligated to do what I'm doing. Like whatever you doing, that's your whatever this like your life is your life. I can't tell you to do what you want to do with your life, but as me being a man, I'm gonna lead you the right way. I might not got everything well put together, but I got something to offer you. But how, but you just gotta accept what I can offer you at the time. You feel me? Or whatever like that. You feel me? Like a lot of people you're not obligated like I tell any woman that talks, they're not obligated to stay with me for a long period of time. They're not obligated. We might be talking to each other, we might be vibing with each other, but at the circumstances, if I gotta move away from you because of gentrification going on, and I know what's going on with politics and around the world, and I gotta move somewhere else because it's getting crazy and outrageous. And I'm telling you what I gotta do. It's up to you to move with me and know what we gotta have to do to get this bread, or you just gotta stay where you gotta stay at because you feel me? Like I'm not gonna move you. I'm not gonna take you somewhere else and be broke. That's not what I'm gonna do. Like your mothers and fathers didn't give you allowance for the rest of your life, and they had you assed out broke. You feel me? I'm a man. I'm not gonna do that. You feel me? I'm a type of person. Like if I'm an entrepreneur and I'm making 2,000 some dollars in the minimum, like damn near what I'm making, pretty much close to $3,000. So if I'm making that amount of money, and I'm telling you, like, look, we might got we might probably got to be homeless for a minute because I'm still trying to get these $1 million. I'm trying to stack this bread up, like you feel me, or whatever like that, and you be like, why we got to be homeless for, or whatever like that, because the circumstances that I'm trying to do, you feel me, is like I can place you in a position where you can find a place to lay your head at. I mean, we don't gotta be homeless. We can get a room, but what rooms is gonna deal with couples? Like a lot of rooms be like, nah, single person, no couples, this and that. What the hell we gonna do? But I ain't gonna like. I'm gonna make sure you got a place to lay your head up. I'm gonna make sure you got food, clothing, and shelter. I'm gonna make sure you got them basic three things. But outside of them basic three things, I'm gonna make sure that you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally healthy and at the same time. Like, I ain't gonna place you in a position where you going months while having no money. While having no food. Like I'm like, I ain't gonna do that. You feel me? Or whatever like that. It might be out of the norm and it might be uncomfortable, but I'm gonna make sure you eat. Like you gonna get an allowance. You feel me? Like you gonna get something coming in every month. So you wanna work or find a job. But if you don't wanna work and find a job, like I'm saying, like you're not obligated to do nothing. Like you feel me? That's your life. I'm not obligated to stay with you, but I'm obligated to protect you. But how the hell can I protect you if I can't leave? Like you messing up the business. Like once we start talking to each other, that's a business move. Outside of us talking to each other and us still doing business, like we know the rules and regulations that we gotta follow. We gotta make sure we 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 gotta make sure we protecting each other. We gotta make sure we care the most things we care about the most: food, clothing, and shelter. Doesn't matter what it is. We doesn't matter if we living in a physical home. Doesn't matter. We got to get back in the nation and get a tent. I gotta work. You might not gotta work. We gotta still make sure we eat and make sure we get to this bag because my food is your food. My money is your money. You feel me? Outside of me giving you allowance for the show for. You feel me? Like this is what men's gotta start doing with women. They gotta start looking at them as sexual objects and just you gotta stop doing that, man. Like you feel me? Like you feel me? Like me, I don't look at women like that. I look at women as unity. I look at it as business. If I'm talking to a woman, you feel me? I look at that as a business move. Like I'm like you messing with me, you putting your trust in me, and you see that I'm elevating and I'm doing the best as I can, and you riding with me when I blow up and I get to the top or whatever like that to the point I'm making 5 figures, 10 figures, being a YouTuber or entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, throughout me working, like 2 jobs, whatever the case may be. You feel me? And I end up getting a house, and then out of the house, the car. Like that's what I'm saying. It's a process. You feel me? The reason why men and women that got all that stuff put together is because the slave mentality, like I always be saying, the generational curses from your parents, they wasn't your spiritual masters, because your spiritual masters is gonna make sure you well put together and you got a business. You feel me? You is their business. You feel me? Because you living off their legacy. Parents don't think like that. Parents have children for money. Parents had children to show people like they this, they that. You feel me? They just have it for the fun of it. Like real family members are spiritual masters. They gonna make sure they know who you are. They ain't gonna hide nothing from you. They gonna teach you everything that you need to know from day one. Like they gonna be your first teachers. They probably homeschool you for all that. Like you feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. It's bigger than what people think it is. You feel me? But people is not ready to create more business opportunities for themselves because they're not ready to separate and they're not ready to let go. They too attached to parents, friends, hunger. They too attached to liquor, weed, drugs, clubs, materialistic stuff. You got to detach yourself. You got to let go. You got to let go to grow. I'm free. That's how I be telling people. You got to become free. That's the most biggest business move in yourself. When you become free in the mind, you would get back into nature. You feel me? You would know, like, man, I can care less about I can care less about an apartment. I can care less about a home. Like, what's the point of me busting my ass and stressing over apartment and a home, and I can be living in nature for free? Like, you feel me? Like I can be living in my car. Like, if I have a car right now, I'd be living in my car. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. You can live certain places in the country. You can invest in an RV. You can live in an RV. You feel me? I might not got a license. I might can't drive. My homegirl might got a license. She might can drive. I got the money. She got the license. She got the whip. Like, you feel me? Like, we business partners, partnership. Like, we gotta start thinking like that, or we gonna keep failing in the black community. That's just how it is. You feel me? And we gotta start looking at each other as competition. You know, um, um, cause that's what I be seeing with a lot of couples. A lot of black couples, they look at each other as competition. Like, a man never want his woman to be better than him. The woman never want her man to be better than her. Like I don't want my woman to make more money than me. I don't want my man to make more money. Like, man, forget all that stuff, dog. Because at the end of the day, y'all making money. So what's the point of who making who? Like what's the point in all that? You feel me? How can we get $1 million? That's the most hardest thing to ever get, is $1 million. You feel me? I'm still trying to get $1 million. You feel me? Or whatever. It's hard. It's hard getting money from the internet. It's hard to, getting money like that. But it's like it's a process. But when you find put yourself in the right position, and you keep net marketing with people, and and they help show you the way and give you a little boost and get you a little and get you up there to where you need to be at. You feel me? Or whatever like that. You feel me? 9 times out of 10, I see myself, if I can't get $1 million, I can see myself getting half of that. You feel me? I can see myself getting half of that. You feel me? Or like, you feel me? Like, I don't know what to tell you about. Like, people got to get out of the norm. People got to place themselves in a position to be uncomfortable, to be comfortable enough to better themselves. Because it don't make no sense how you can work a 9 to 5 job making $3,000 a month, and you living somewhere for $2,000 a month, close to that. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, you're not saving no money. How can you build any type of wealth? That's what I'm saying. It's different types of wealth. It's wealth in saving, and it's wealth in investing. You feel me? A lot of people don't know that stuff. People think, oh, 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 what's the point in saving? I'm trying to live my best life. But you trying to project yourself on the internet, on social media, which is a prison, which is a trap for your mind, that's showing you the way, for showing you your true potential to be free in life when you get up in the age or whatever like that. Like, you trying to show off on social media a lifestyle for for a stupid little fantasy image that don't really serve no true purpose. So you really showing off, talking so you really work a 9 to 5 job and put yourself in a position where you only saving $100 every goddamn month just to show people on the internet you balling. What type of, like, what in the hell? Like, that just don't make no type of sense. And we can do the math. Like you only saving $1,000 a year. What the hell is that? You putting your avatar, you putting your body to work, to working all these hours throughout your whole life, and you only got $1,000 to save every year to show for, but you living your best life. You going to Jamaica, you going to Cali, you doing this, you doing that. You feel me? Like what? It don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. People show you what they want to show you on the internet, but they don't want to show you what they really going through in real life. I show people what I do in real life. I show people the ups and downs, the flaws and everything. Or being successful, man. Being a successful entrepreneur at that. Like, you feel me? Or whatever like that. And a lot of women and a lot of men out here, they don't care about that. The reason why I say they don't care about that, because they not ready to have a business. You feel me? They want a business, but they not ready to have a business because they not ready to be more of a man, more of a woman. They not ready to take. They're not ready to lead themselves the right way. Like, I don't know. You feel me? Like, they just gotta separate. How the way I separate, they just gotta separate. Cause what's the point of you being around affected, drugged up. It don't got to be drugged up. It don't got to be the ghetto. It don't got to be none of that. It can be a better little environment. But you around an environment you don't know nobody at. Why? Like, what's the point? That like you supposed to get places and you supposed to be around certain areas. That's business. Like you put yourself in certain areas for business move. You just don't just live somewhere and get a place and be like that's it. You get a place for business. Like why do I need a home? Like why do I need a physical home or apartment or anything if I'm not putting a woman in that? Like why do I need that for? I'm a single man living my best life, doing what I want to do, working 2 jobs, entrepreneur. You feel me? Making a leap. I'm making damn near 5 figures a month. It take me to work 2 jobs and be an entrepreneur to at least make 5 figures at least a month. But it's at the point I'm fine with 1 job. It's like my second job. It's something to do, but it's like I don't even know if I really want to do that. I just think about just working 1 job, but two, then I'm gonna see how it goes. You feel me? I'm gonna train my mind, as you know. I'm gonna strengthen my mind, and it's not even training. I already trained it enough. I'm just gonna just take my mind through the process and see how strong enough I can deal with working that second job, because I know this my 1 job giving me a lot of overtime to the point I can do 10 hours every day and come off on $600 a week, close to $700 by me doing overtime. But I gotta mentally strengthen my mind to stay to leave work at 7 o'clock every day. You feel me? Like I gotta strengthen my mind to realize that I gotta stay 2 more hours being bored as hell, just staying there with no more work to do. I gotta do that. I gotta strength like me. I'm just the type of person I want to stay busy. Like I don't want to just be bored as hell. But it's up to me to do that. It's up to me to put myself in that position. If I want to, instead of me doing one hour, do do I want to do 2 hours, 3 hours? You feel me? Like you feel me? Like that's what it come to. That's what discipline, all types of stuff come in play, evolve into. You feel me? Or whatever like that. Like, and a lot of women be saying like, I'm dealing with a man and he's not up there. He's not where you at. You feel me? He's not up there. Yeah,
I'll get into that question.
oh
When I
yeah,
get,
yeah. Answer that question.
I was gonna wrap up this conversation by telling you what's 3 things you want women to know when it comes to working or dealing with a entrepreneur male.
Entrepreneur male. Okay. When a woman dealing with an entrepreneur male, she gotta understand that he gonna label everything as a business for one. Like you feel me? Like the talk is cheap. He's not trying to get with you because of your looks. He's not trying to get with you because of your body. Like that's just the basic stuff. Like he trying to get with you for a purpose. He trying to get you. He trying to get with you through the long term. Like you feel me? If there's no long term involved into the situation, it's like it's no point of him even dealing with you. And he don't got time to argue with you. He don't got time for no complaints. He don't got time for none of that. It's about business. You feel me? If it ain't about business, you gotta go. Cause I don't got time to deal with nobody child. You feel me? I don't got time to play with nobody children. You feel me? Like if you gonna be adult, be adult. Understand what sacrifices that I gotta make as a man to make sure you good as a woman. You feel me? And outside me making sure what I can do for you to make sure you good in a situation as a woman, you gotta make sure you able to protect yourself throughout the process too. I can't be there for you all the time. I'm out here going out like a lion hunting to bring the food back to make sure we good. Like I don't got time throughout my day to make sure you alright. Like I don't got that time on my hand. You feel me? So I get that time, then I got that time. So then I don't got that time. So I can't be around a woman that's gonna complain and just and try to put me and try to make me depressed. You feel me? And try to like irritate me throughout the process. I don't got time for that. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you the blueprint, what we gonna do, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna give you. You feel me? And it's up to you to understand what we just understand the business move. That's it. You just gotta understand that. You feel me? It's not no using, it's not no tricking around, it's not none of that going on. You feel me? The same woman that's tricking around, that's playing around with men's, getting money, sexualizing everything, they they don't be complaining about nothing. They be out there getting their business. If they want to go sleep out with a man and get some money, they not complaining about that. They got a heart. Like that's the type of heart of a woman that I want around me. But I don't want no woman that just all about sex. I don't want that. And then women don't want a man that's all about sex either. I'm just saying, like, get with somebody that that that's just about business, dog. That's about business for the future for y'all. You feel me? Like if you getting with somebody that's not that's not thinking about your future or not thinking about their future, they wasting your time. You feel me? You got to know these things. I guess I labeled three things that you should know about dealing a woman dealing with a male entrepreneur. Like they got to know these things. We dealing with each other for business for the future. Like we not just getting with each other because we because we look good with each other. No, we getting with each other because we thinking about the future, business move. You feel me? Survival. You feel me? Like this what we in. Like we in a rat race right now. If you don't know what the rat race is, you better look it up and do your research because the rat race going on. It's not enough money. It's not enough power and opportunities for everybody to have. So when you get with a person that's powerful upstairs in the mind, you need to take advantage of that. You need to know what's up with that. You feel me? Or whatever like that. Because they don't come they don't come past you too often. You won't get a man that they got the spirit of Malcolm X. You won't have the man that got the spirit of Darcy Saver, like all these black leaders that we haven't, like you won't have the man that got the spirit of all them ancestors that we used to have, all them warriors and heroes that we used to have. Like, so when you get that, you got to take advantage of that. Like, and a woman that be like, I'm dealing with a man. I want to start a business, but he not ready to start a business. Well, you wasting your time. You need to get with a man that's about business and stuff like that. And she'd be like, how can I tell this dude that I'm ready to move on after we've been talking to each other for so long or whatever like that? I'm gonna tell you like this: who in control of your life, you or him? That's what you gotta tell yourself that. You're not obligated to stay with nobody how long you want to stay with them. You feel me? If it's not working out right and it's not making no type of sense and you don't see no future in, in it, why you still in it? You feel me? Like you just still in it because of oh, you can care about somebody, but do they truly care about you? You talking about business, you talking about the future. They just like I ain't ready for that. So they not ready for the business. They're not ready for to have a business with you in the first place. And they're not ready for you to be in a future. For the long term, they're not ready for that. Oh my God. It get deep, man. I'm telling you. It get deep. Get deep, man. You gotta know who you dealing with. You gotta know who you talking to. Telling you. Telling you, man. You got to know. You feel me? A woman's be like, you feel like you gotta do what you gotta know what you gotta do. You feel me? Or whatever like that. Like wherever you rather to keep living with somebody that that like I be telling women all this. Wherever you want to deal with a man that only want to just sexualize everything, he only just wants you around to please them, or wherever you want to deal with a man that's trying to create a business with you and create a future with you. Like you gotta pick one or the other. You feel me? You gotta choose. You gotta choose what you want to choose. Like that's what I be telling people, whatever, like that. Like You feel me? I might be in a homeless situation. I choose to put myself in this situation. I could be in an Airbnb. I could be in a hotel. But that type of money I'm spending, I need that money to invest in myself. I need that. Like, what's the point? Like, you, you feel me? It's like I'm working majority of the time. I'm not living with no woman. Why do I need to get a place? Why do I need a hotel? Why I need to be in Airbnb? If I need to wash up, I go to the gym. Like, what the hell? Like, what's the point of me spending that money and not saving that money and investing that money to what I want to do with my life? Like, you feel me? Like who the hell want to um put they self in position? They working so hard to get money to lose money and not gain money on be able to invest no money or see nothing in their account. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta make it make sense. You feel me? And then a woman be like, I can't deal with a man that gonna do some stuff like that. That's crazy. Like you feel me? That's your point of view or whatever like that. You feel me? That's your point of view. But outside of me looking at my what I'm doing and looking at what you doing, I'm just like, you spending you spending your whole hard earned money to live somewhere by yourself, and I'm homeless, getting majority of all the percentage of money that I'm getting. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm making 4,000 some dollars a month. Why the place? You making you making 100 or you saving $100 and $200 or something with a place. You telling me who elevated, who getting to them millions of dollars? Like who gonna build retirement money enough saved up when they get older? Like, who gonna be able to have a successful family? You tell me, because you still waiting for a baller to come around. You got, I got my place, I got this, I got that, but you not eating. I mean, you eating just to pay rent. Like, you living just to pay rent and eat your life away. You not living your best life for real. Like you, that's slavery. You not free. I'm free. What the hell? I'm working, but I'm free with it. I'm free with it. Like, that's how I be telling people, be free with it. You feel me? Don't be prison with it. Don't be locked up with it. Be free with it. But like I'm saying, we about to close out. Anything you want to say, Chris? We close this out, man. I know this video got to go viral on your page. It got to go viral, and I'm gonna make it go viral. Most definitely. We gonna invest in it. We gonna share it every day, every day.
And we talk about a lot of things that I'm pretty sure a lot of people in our community is talking about, and like why we can do this together. What's the disadvantage between our community and the other community? How can we become better? How can we just work as male and female, period, regardless of gender, regardless of sexuality, and regardless of
How much money somebody got, materialistic stuff.
yeah, just trying to be us. So thank you for being a part of this conversation, and this better go viral because like this is an important conversation for today's time. Best conversation to start to end up the Black History Month as we're trying to grow as a community and as a world. Period. And so I guess Aphrodite. So you have Miss Aphrodite, and you got the 2PacOfDC with you with this conversation. So how did you feel about that, Aphro Kingdom? Because like, if you didn't get nothing from this conversation, I don't know what to tell you. Because like, so much good stuff in this conversation alone that you can benefit from this, regardless of gender, sex, community, or culture. Everyone can learn from this. So thank you again. And we'll come back with another off the season episode in the future.
Most definitely. Yeah.